Good morning. Just about to head to Burbage for our morning sessions in the sun. So it should be outside, which is cool. But over the last week, me and Mrs. Frucci, we had a date night and watched, dare I say it, have to admit it, Baywatch, okay? Now there's a good lesson from Baywatch. The film, that is. There was literally nothing on and I was getting annoyed with the amount of TV channels now, which is overwhelming actually. Hi Suzanne. It's overwhelming actually, the amount of choice you have to watch. It almost becomes like I've only got an hour or half an hour to watch TV or something, and then I'm like, I don't even choose by the time. So we went for Baywatch. It was on recommendation. It's got The Rock in it, Zac Efron and stuff. But interesting thing, they say that, and you'll know it as well. You can't save anyone unless you save yourself first. So you've always got to consider that. And the reason I'm bringing that up is there's a habit that I recommend that everyone does, not just me or people on the program or anything like that, is actually just to remind yourself of what you're doing well. So at the end of the day, or at the start of the day, write down 3 things that you did well the day before. Now, quite often people will say, yeah, but that's just a bit cheesy, a bit unicorny, a bit like monotonous, because you end up writing down the same thing sometimes. Like, oh, well, maybe you planned your food for tomorrow. Maybe you did some exercise today. Maybe you spent some time with kids, family, whatever it is. And some people find it quite monotonous. Now, what I'd recommend you do here is actually really sell it to yourself. One, like, why is that a win? So if you exercise, you feel better. When you feel better, there's nothing more important than that, because you'll end up having more energy, you'll do more. Because the thing is, although that's monotonous and a bit boring, what is also boring and monotonous are bad habits. Habits like just picking the biscuit tin in the evening when you're stressed, tired, eating the crisp chocolate when you're thinking, why did I do that? Relying on food, drink to almost make you feel better. They're also quite boring and monotonous to the extent of how you feel after. So my point going back to this is, although that is a boring task, writing down 3 things you did well, so is beating yourself up for falling back into bad habits. Because quite often, I'm not saying this definitely is the case, but sometimes it can come from a habit which has been learned, maybe in a time where we were stressed, tired, going through a bad position, place, some news we had, where we use chocolate, use food, use biscuits, whatever, to give us that, fill the void, give us that lift, and it's done that. Now is a learned behaviour there where we get almost like a craving to an extent. So we now look for the food, the drink, when we're tired, stressed on an evening, a Friday, even a Tuesday, to kind of pick us up. And then you've got to look at the cycle you've got to break in there. And actually going back to, well, consider that you get what you focus on, and where your attention goes, your energy goes. So where is your attention? Are you doing enough reminding of what you're doing well? Because when you do that, you start to build confidence. And when you build confidence, that gives you the courage to continue, and actually slows you down enough as well. So just want you to consider that and try it today. And I can't say it'll work straight away, but try it today. Write down 3 things that you do well today and really sell it to yourself. And maybe do that at a time when it is a trigger, when maybe you would go, you know what, I've had a bad day or whatever, I've done this. Just remind yourself of what you did well, because it's very normal to think about the things that you didn't do well. That's just how we're programmed. That's why we survive so long. So I hope that helps. Anyway, best go and get to the next session. So any questions, do let me know, and speak soon.